Good morning, everybody. Uh, we're gonna do a little recycling simulator again this morning. It seems to be a real popular game, so we're just gonna stick with it. Day 138, and the rooster crows. All right. Get them all sent out here. Go get me one to do. All right. See what we might be running a little low on. 7 glass, wood, wood and glass are pretty low, so see what we can find. That's wood, there's not a lot of it. There ain't hardly no glass at all. A little bit of wood and glass with this one. I'll offer him 150. We'll go do this and come back and see if we can grab another one. See if we can do 2 today. Right, this is the last day before I go. That was trying to get away from me. Let's go ahead and dump this. I think that's everything in that room. All right. Nothing back there. A lot of shit over here. There's the other part of that chair. Morning, Big Mo. There we go. How you doing this morning? Trying to get a little trash, turn it into a little cash. That's it. Well, if that's it, then what is all this? Bonus? Yeah, I went and I laid back down and got a nap. Oh, shit. Yeah, I laid back down and got me a little nap. Let's see here. That one seems to be a little balanced. Just offer him 152. I got to go, boss. I got to go. Get another load. Bounce it off the wall in there. Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm tired. It seems like the cooler the mornings get, the tireder I get. It's like the more I want to feed him, and I want to lay back down and just go to sleep. I like these nice, cool mornings, but boy, my body is like, oh, it's a good morning to get some rest. Get all this out of here. I got one more day. Another bucket. Ouch. Walk into the door. That's always a good thing. Go down here. Yeah, we got some more games we're waiting to come out. Because I played the demo. I like the demo, but damn. They're taking forever and a day to come out with it. But they got to get rid of the bugs. Yeah. Let's see if that's it. Yep. All right, we done 2 truckloads. That ought to be enough. Maybe that'll help out. Oh, neck is stiff. Yeah, I found out today a friend of mine that I used to work with has found me streaming, and she added me on here. She's been watching me stream. Well, the next day I'll be a little busy. Sort out that waste. We got a little bit here, give us something to do. While we're waiting on that, we'll go in here and see what kind of deals we can make on the computer. Make our little daily money. Well, let's see. The increase in energy costs in paper, costs used in paper production affects paper price. So, ain't gonna make a lot off of that. Sell 9 of those. I think we need to go back into contracts. Want some puzzles, huh? Hmm. Ain't really got a lot to choose from. Let's go 40,000. See if I can make them nibble. All right. That'll cover today's cost. And tomorrow's, I'm sure. But we got one day we're going to fire up the machines. There we go. Help these old boys out. One. Well, shit. He's got one. All right, they got the rest of it. We'll run over here and pick this up. Get him to sort waste. We're about to go to bed and get up the next day, and we got to fire up some machines. And cock-a-doodle-doo, rooster. All right. Now. Oh, I got to get them sent out. They don't get a day off. You better go get that one. You can go get that one. And that one. That one. You tried to hit me, didn't you? It's hell being a boss man. Some people do anything to get a day off, even run the boss over. Oh, let's toss the organic. Now we'll go over here and grab these. All right. See if I can squeeze through here. All right. Blue, gray, green, brown, and yellow. Let's just go the long way. Less traffic. You know, this damn old cool air is playing hectic with me. Got my nose running, and yesterday down at my son's house, everybody's sick. So he called me and asked me if I could go get some medicine for him and put it in the mailbox. So I did, and then I got him something to eat. So. All right. That's done. Now we need to get over here and tag, you're it. Come get it. Must not have had a lot of. Well, oh, they still moving good. Come on now. Stacking them up there. Must be out of paper. Yep. Well, Get her ready for the next run. Put that 100 in there and load it in. Now this right here is just people bring in off the streets. Well, Halloween Eve. Yeah, I hope I didn't catch what my boy and them got. They're all talking like somebody's holding their nose. I mean, they're stopped up. The sinuses are all stopped up and they feel like shit and running fever. I don't really want that. All right. That always looks like an empty pallet till you get close. That's weird. All right. We might have enough time to go out and grab a little bit. As long as it don't get too dark. 900, 700. Come on. That wood is still low. Nah. And there just ain't no wood to be had. A little bit at the train yard. I'll try there. Well, shit. I hit the wrong button, turned all the lights off on my keyboard, and I was freaking. So I realized what I did. There ain't no whole lot here, but I'll get what wood I can. It always takes me a little bit longer than expected here at this place, because there's so much to pick up. But anyway, the glad to see everybody's doing okay this morning. Old man winter is starting to creep down in here in the Lone Star State. And I'm waiting for, as every year, every time somebody gets a runny nose or the flu, they tell them they got COVID. And I got that from a nurse. She said they were instructed that anybody that has fever or respiratory, or a cold, fever, or respiratory symptoms is classified as COVID. Ain't that some shit? Oh, hell, we still got upstairs to do. Yeah, the government don't want to really pay for all this hospital stuff. So what they do is get them to the medical field to try to drag your ass into their office so they can pay for it themselves. You know, used to a doctor would never call you. You go in to see them once a year. Unless they found something wrong with you or you felt bad, you never had to worry about no test or nothing. But nowadays, oh, you go in and tell them, hey, I'm feeling great. Well, I'd like for you to go and take this test. You're like, huh? I feel fine. Why I gotta take a test? It's all about that mighty dollar. Which ain't too mighty anymore. Get up there. Damn it. Let's just throw it as far as we can. Jesus. Might as well go ahead and chunk this trash bag right now. Yeah, it's hard to believe the request I get for this game. Oh shit, I threw that in the wrong spot. Please, nothing to chunk. I'd like to get through with this and get back. Oh my God. All this stuff I got to chunk on the truck. Too bad I ain't got a hammer I can bust it up with. Morning, Silver Tiger. How are you? I think we kind of blocked the doorway there. We got so much shit. Get up in there. Yeah. Oh, well. My shoulder ought to be out of whack after throwing all this shit. I'm just running around here picking up trash. Doing good this morning. Better. My son lives a block down the street. And, they're all sick. Even my little granddaughter is sick. Yeah. Well, we're running late getting back. Well, at least they ought to have all their stuff unloaded. Think I'm gonna have to buy me a damn tote bag or something. to toss this shit from one train track to another. Then have to come over here and toss the shit outside and then toss it on the truck. All right. Well, I ain't got nothing in my bag, and it says I'm missing some glass. Right upstairs, right there. Old Nightbot's ready to get busy today. All right, boy, unload my truck. Oh, boy. Oh, one good massage, and I'd probably be out for all day. It is stiff as can be. Ah. Yeah, I ain't figured out what I'm gonna make for dinner just yet. Well, crap. There we go. He's done. All right. Yeah. And then they're talking about here in about another week and a half, it may warm up a little bit. And I'm like, I kind of like this cool. Don't touch it. Don't touch shit. I don't know if I got a guy that can haul 128. We'll have to see. Maybe this first guy, I think. I think it's one of the guys on this side. $124. $121. 115. 127. Oh shit. I gotta save you for last. 121. 25, 14. Well, looks like we're going to have to get all but 1% of that. Now, let's get all this gathered up. Put this down here in the organic. Yeah, I went and I got all my sweaters and sweatpants and all that stuff ready to go. Let's get her done. Get these hybrids fired up. All right. Yellow, blue, green, gray. Alright, let's make some products. And done. That one don't need one more. There he comes. All right. Now the wood seems to be going through there a lot better for some reason. There, we'll need one more of those. There we go. Now, what we got here? The hammer. I guess we'll go to the axe next. I mean the trowel. just kind of keep going down the list. This one holds 40. So we want 39, 40, and 40. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Still got plenty. Keep them rolling. Yeah, back in the day I ran some machinery at a factory once, but it wasn't nothing like this. It's a little loud back here. Hell, that one just now took off. That's weird. No, back in the day, I cut rebars like you see in bridges and other kinds of things. But I cut rebars and ran what they called a computerized shear cutter. And you would take 60-foot bars, pop them down onto a table, and you would have a computer sheet with all the sizes and how many of each size you needed, with all the different locations on it, and you had to cut them and then go down there and separate them and tag them and then dump them into a bin. Then they had an overhead crane that come by and picked them up and took them and put them where they belong. For a company named Laughlin Steel back then. I don't know what it's called now. And in another town I live kind of close to, they make those rebars. They melt down metal and make those rebars. I had a few odd jobs in between my printing career jobs, because sometimes the printing would go up and down, and I just find me something else to do till it picked back up. But as soon as I'd walk in the door of those printing companies, they'd see my experience and they'd offer me top pay. I think it had a lot to do with my return rate and my quality that I ran, because a lot of the stuff I ran never come back. I may not have been the fastest at producing it, but they couldn't argue with me because none of my shit was coming back in the door. They got into it with me once about, well, last time they ran this job, so-and-so, so-and-so, and I said, yeah, and I said, so-and-so so many boxes come back. I said, you know why? Because you're trying to run the shit out of it and you couldn't pay attention to what was being put in the box. He said, so you're not going to turn it up? I said, no. He reached over and he turned the knob up. I went over and when he walked away, I walked over and I closed my toolbox, put the lock on it, picked it up and started walking toward the front door. He goes, where are you going? I told him, I said, shit, I done decided you wanted to run that son of a bitch instead of me, so get your ass down there and watch it. He hired me at another company, and he didn't bother me at all when he hired me at the other company. Dang, sinus drainage is a bitch, boy. Woo. You be sleeping and wake up. Yeah, I was one of those operators. I'd pick quality over quantity anytime, because it's the quality that keeps the customer coming back, not the quantity. I've had offers from companies from as close as San Antonio and Houston. I had offers in Florida, and I can't remember whether it was North or South Carolina. They was like, damn, this is the most impressive resume I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I don't really know. They're just all stopped up and congested and running a fever. Could be the common cold, I don't know. told him, I said, of course, I'm a pasta lover anyway. But shoot, when I got a cold or something, didn't feel good, I'd get me a box of thin spaghetti, a little package of chicken. I'd boil that chicken up, put it in a pot with that thin spaghetti. And then add some chicken broth to it. A couple of cans of chicken broth. Make my own damn chicken noodle soup so I'd have a whole damn big can of it instead of just one little one. Okay, those are frames. Looks like I'm done with frames. How many jars I got? 44. $48. So I want 47 and 48. Damn. Spit them damn things out, didn't it? Oh, what the hell? Oh, it don't know what to make. Okay, how many paper cups I got? 180. Folders, I got 240. Puzzles, I got 121. Let's see if I make puzzles, how many I want to make. Let's make 31, 32, and 32. Now it'll slow down. Alright. We're gonna go down here and pick these up. Alright. We'll get those out of the way. Shit. I make money on that fertilizer. Let's make one more. Oh, it's still waiting to make more. Okie doke. Let's go up and go to bed and get up and send them on their way again. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't had him do the sorting. Let me make sure they got everything. And I'll go up and go to bed. Been a busy day here. Cock-a-doodle-doo, ah, damn it, get up. All right. Wow, wonder what that was. Sounded like about a block or two up the street there's a stoplight. I hope nobody hit somebody. First one back gets to go to dinner with me. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Come on, little Speedy. Let's get after it. Yeah, now I went into Water Park to check it out and try to do a little decorating for the stream. Well, I got in there and all of a sudden it went to Lag City. I'm like, holy shit, everything's flashing. I can't hardly walk. I get bit by a ghost or something. Damn it. That one's out. So let's go to the next one. This one is out. See, not out of metal yet. We are out of wood. And we're not out of glass yet. So it looks like we're not going to make much of anything else. Where do I want to go? That railroad yard is just 76. Hmm. 114, but it's almost all organic. Got to deal with him. I want to go in here to the marketplace. Well, I'm making puzzles. So they didn't come up too much. Ooh, that's a good price. We'll sell some of those. We're making jars. Nope. That's $100 over. Shit, yeah, we'll sell 6 of them. Now I got to go. I got to go pick up some stuff. This may be a lot of trash bags because almost all of it's high organic stuff. Give me my $200. I passed go and collected my $200. Yep, trash bags full, trash bags full. Gonna see that a lot. Yeah, trash bags full. Yeah, anytime you pick up organic, it's just a lot of trash bags full of shit. All and a watermelon and whatever that was. Boy. Yeah, I know what mine is, though. It just is nothing but a lot of drainage. Go through this shit almost every day. Now I take my sinus medicine and all that shit. Some of it helps, some of it don't. That reminds me, it's time to take that medication. For my heart and everything else. And the trash bag's full again. I don't see nothing else up here. And one more item. I hope. Yeah. We'll let him unload this. I'll stand over here out the way. Get all these damn pills down me. Ah, Lord. Sinus, sinus, sinus. Sinus and sinus. Kind of like that old joke I heard. Hey, those three guys is in heaven. And the first guy said, yeah, I died of cancer. The second guy said, well, I died of a stroke. The next guy said, well, I died of sinus. He goes, the other two looked at him and said, sinus? Said, yeah. Oh, I slept with the truck driver's wife and he seen us. Slept with the truck driver's wife and he seen us. Boy, something over here sure putting out. Damn. Yeah, I had the old hair lip that was in the bar. Old bartender was gonna make fun of him. So he ordered. He told the bartender he wanted some gin. The bartender thought, well, I'll have fun with this guy. He said, what kind of gin you want? The old hair lip said, well, you mean there's more than one kind of gin? The bartender said, yeah, there's hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. kind of smiled and looked at the hare lip, and the hare lip smiled and looked back at him and said, "Yimp, there's three kind of turds too. Mustard, custard, you big shit. Give him a damn gin." Oh, oh boy. There they go. Unlimited pallets. I tried throwing one in the machine. It didn't work too good. It wouldn't let me. Not sure what game we're going to play after lunch. I'm planning on it. Damn. If I can shake some of this damn shit. Uh, 49. Don't want to sell these up too quick. But I just want to sell enough to help pay my expenses. That should do it. Come on, guys, get it unloaded. Yeah, my granddaughter talking about I think she said she was going as a princess. But they're going to go by and see uh, my stepmother in her nursing home and see mom out in her nursing home. And then they're going to hit some brick houses, let her trick or treat, and then they're coming back to the house. My son went as that. He had a full outfit of that. Who is it? That snowman from Frozen, Olaf or something like that. I believe that does take care of it. No, there's one more door open down there, I think. Yeah, okay, that's the last one. Come on, boy. Shit. Sort the waste. Okay, since this game is going to wait on me anyway, I'm going to take a short break. Oh, man, I'm starting to get a slight sinus headache, so bear with me. What's up, Sinful? I was a little AFK there for a minute. How you doing, my friend? Halloween, Halloween. I got me some peppermint patties. Well, somebody commented, hey, a guy named Sullivan, give me a shout out on another one on my Cargo Simulator stream just now. And there's one girl says she never can catch me live. I told her, I said, subscribe and hit the all notification button. You'll know every time I go live. I think I might do the bookstore and see what their Halloween setup is all about. Well, let's see. What have I got to go get? A lot of plastic. It's a pretty good balance right there. $185. Pizza, huh? Oh, yeah. Love that pizza. Yeah, here, usually I watch the news, and I was like, damn, I can't watch the news I like to watch because of the World Series game. You got that World Series game going on. Dodgers. He's Shohei Ohtani. I kind of like that new rookie that the Rangers got. Well, they got a couple of them I like. I think Rangers got some talent. My nephew is doing pretty good in college. So, but none of his games are televised just yet. I'm hoping in a year or two he'll be going to a major college and I'll be able to watch him play some baseball. A friend of mine that lived in Florida was a recruiter for the Baltimore Orioles. Well, not a recruiter, but a scout, the kind that goes overseas. He was always showing pictures of stuff from overseas and pictures of players that he talks to and that were like prospects. Guys, I guess he was following. I think he's kind of retired from that stuff now. Just sticks around here and he moved back. Well, he still has his house in Florida, but I think that he's been let's see. I can't really say coaching. Uh, he's been doing some basic uh, training on pitching, like what the best moves to use when you're trying to pick off somebody on first base, shit like that. And he's teaching all these young guys all about baseball and pitching and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I don't really think he's working for any teams right now. The damn bag is full again. Yeah, he's pretty good at baseball. He was kind of shocked when I quit. I told him, I said, if I can't pitch and play the position I want to play, I just don't want to play. Yeah, I knew I wasn't. When I played baseball, I knew I wasn't going to be no damn big ass hitter or nothing. I think I had 2 hits. One was a double and a home run over the wall. And I was like, you know, I just need to be a damn pitcher. Uh, they they never really let him hit. That's what got me. In high school, the high school coach rarely let him bat and play first base because he was the pitching ace on the team. I guess they were scared of getting him injured. I don't know. I know when he was he played for some. He played ball year round, and he used to play for teams. And my brother would get calls and for him to play on these teams, and they played like in tournaments in Florida and Georgia and different places. He'd travel all the time, and they pay for the rooms and food and everything. My brother would just pack up and go. They'd be gone for a week or two. But he won a couple of championships. He had one, Perfect Game was the name of it. The name of the some of the ones he got into it. Perfect Game or Perfect Pitch. I can't remember. I think it's called Perfect Game. I can't remember. But he got some of his stats on the internet. Got a wicked ass curveball. But he still feels he's not ready to go against kids that were like, given. He was offered a full scholarship at Tarleton here in Texas, and he turned it down because he wanted to go to junior college for a year or two and then go to a major college. He wanted to see if he can improve on some of his pitching because when he was on, he was on. But, he went somewhere else to pitch and he couldn't, you know, I tried to explain to him that he never really bowled before, he don't know a lot about bowling. But in pitching, it's kind of like bowling in a way. Uh, the rubber on your pitching mound, that's considered to me. I considered it as the approach, and if I was throwing a pitch and it wasn't going exactly where I wanted it, I would move my foot on the rubber like a bowler would move his feet on the approach. Because if you're throwing a ball, if you're bowling, for instance, and the ball is coming in and going to the left of the head pin, you move left, throw the same ball, and it will move in on the right hand side of the pin for right-handed bowlers like it should. And the same goes with pitching. If the ball's going too far to the left and off the plate, you move to the left, throw the same pitch, land your landing foot in the same spot, and it will move that pitch coming over the plate. And I still yet to get him to understand, understand that he's convinced that he can stand in the same spot and just change his landing spot. But I guess it'll work both ways. But some people, I don't know. That's just what I did when I pitched, and it worked. I had kind of like a sidearm pitch. It was, you could tell, they could tell I was throwing it, and they still couldn't hit it. But I had a bone spur in my rotator cuff, and I had to quit. I, I was young, and I didn't want them cutting on me. It just terrified me when I was in Little League. If they wanted to cut, they wanted to do surgery on my shoulder and cut on me. So I just played football. But the pitch I threw was almost like a sidearm, and I'm right-handed, and it would look like it was going outside, and it would break back over the plate and drop down. And I couldn't explain to him how I threw it. I told him, I said, sometimes I'd hold the ball like this with the seams here. Sometimes I'd change it depending on where I put my fingers on the seams to make it do different stuff. But I went and bought a big block of styrofoam from a yard sale. And the guys had been shooting bows and arrows in it, so it had a hole in the middle of it. So I cut out a hole the size of the strike zone. I got a library book and marked off the correct amount of feet from that, and I would practice throwing that ball. And in that book it said that any good pitcher could look at the strike zone, close his eyes, and throw that pitch and put it over the strike zone. So I got to where I could close my eyes and still picture that strike zone and throw the ball, and it would go right in the hole. But that's what I wanted to do, was pitch, because my brother and some of my older friends, they couldn't hit some of my pitches. I was very accurate with my fastball. And people will say, "You're throwing this kind of pitch," and I'm like, "Was that what you were throwing?" I'm like, "I don't know." And they said, "What do you call it?" I said, "Look, dude," I said, "I just stand in the backyard and put my fingers on the seam of the ball and throw it and see what it does." And I said, if I like what it does, I just throw it. I said, I ain't got no name part. I just throw it. It wasn't later on till I got in high school that I sat down and was reading a book that showed where to put your fingers on the ball to throw certain pitches. It was just a wicked pitch. My brother played baseball, and he was fairly decent, but he could make contact with it because he seen me throw it all the time. But he could not make solid contact with it. I'll never forget one Thanksgiving, we was all out in the backyard. And, it'd been a while since I pitched to my brother, my younger brother. And I told him, I said, I bet you still can't hit that pitch. He said, come on, throw it, throw it. I threw the ball. He foul tipped the ball, and it went right through the kitchen window where Mom and the my aunts were in there cooking dinner. Oh my God. Mom come out of that kitchen. What the hell are y'all doing? Well, I have you know you done busted out this window and you got a window you got to pay for now. Yeah, he paid for it and I paid for the other half. But he couldn't, he tried hard. He goes, he said, I almost hit it. He said, I was going to hit that thing as far as I could. I said, you've never been able to hit that pitch. Just give it up. And I try to explain, a little of what I did, but I throw it and my arm would be about knee high when I released it, and I come up with my arm as I was throwing it with my fingers on that seam to make it rotate. And it done wicked shit. Oh, it was wicked. I had fun though. My dad was a really good basketball player, and I was good at basketball myself. Seemed like everything I tried, I was good at it because I applied myself to the position that I wanted to play. I averaged uh, right, I think it was 21 or 22.3 points a game, something like that. But I got a girl pregnant in high school, and I married her, and I didn't know it, but you cannot play high school sports and be married. I guess that falls under that little term that coach said no sex before before game. He said no dates and no parties and no sex before games. And he said it takes too much out of you. I don't know. I was just told I couldn't play no more. So I didn't get to play my senior year in high school in basketball. And Dad, he was the one that told me, he said, if you're going to play basketball, you always got to have a shot that nobody can hardly stop. So I developed a hook shot and a running layup. I'd jump up and release the ball before I ever got near the net. Just kind of floated up in the air, and I got to where I could do that, and it would go in the net. And don't ever get in front of me, because when I go up, I lead with my knee. I caught many, I caught many a guy in the chest and in one almost in the chin. But I got a penalty for that and learned that I couldn't do that. So I go up from the side and jump up and back with my hip, bump them out of the way. And let me tell you, that basketball court, I took off on a breakaway, and the guy was throwing me the ball, and I had to speed up. I was running as hard as I could trying to catch that ball, and I fell on that court. You, that shit will roll your skin up. That basketball court rolled my skin on my leg. I had a raspberry. Oh, man, that thing burned. I'll never forget that. That shit burned like crazy. My dad just laughed at me. I didn't think the shit was too funny myself. And my dad laughed at my ass. I guess he'd done it before too. But yeah, my dad had his name in the paper for he scored good, but he was known for his defense in school. I read one of the newspaper clippings on my dad once, and my dad was offered a scholarship. My old man was offered a scholarship, but he couldn't go because, you know, back then, they just didn't have an extra car or the money for him to go to a college. So he never got to go. Man, you couldn't forget that. That burned. I mean, it didn't wait a minute to burn. It burned when it happened. What the hell is that? Yeah, that basketball court is made for give you traction. And my leg must have had a lot of traction. Or my skin did. It just rolled everywhere. Yeah, coach believed in playing everybody once we got ahead. And he put this one guy in there to take my place. And the other team started coming back. And my friends were like, we need to put him back in. Said he can't stop that other guy, and said he can't score for shit. Coach said, no, I got to let him play. You got to let him play some. We still won the game. I think I still remember that guy's name. I think his name was Lonnie McGuire, I think was his name. I remember him from junior high. We were playing war ball, and it was after practice. This dude was making fun of me, and I drew back and I threw the ball, and this was after we was through playing, so there wasn't no war ball game going on. I reared back and I threw the ball, and he ducked, and it hit old Lonnie in the head. His glasses went flying across the gym floor. He hit the floor holding his head, and coach was like, who threw that ball? And nobody said shit. Said, I don't know, but it comes from over there, is all one guy said. They knew it was me. They just didn't say nothing. I didn't want to have to run those yo-yos. So I was hoping nobody told on me. Coach would have given me licks. And the next morning, he'd have made me run them damn yo-yos. I hated them yo-yos. Don't see my old coaches much anymore. Used to, I'd run into them every once in a while, but one of them did uh, take off and go to coach at another school. I think the other one passed away here recently. Uh-oh, locked room. Yeah, Coach Pepper, his name was Coach Wells, but we called him Pepper Wells. There's a book. He was redheaded as hell. What? Golly. They just sent me my water bill. It's not really the water that's that expensive. It's the, damn it. It's the trash and sewage that they charge the hell out of us for. I remember my water bill, I bet you I didn't get a water bill when I first moved out of the house. I think water bill might have been $20, $25, something like that. But right now, the water part is not that expensive. But by the time you add the sewage, trash, and all that shit up to it, the water bill gets somewhere up around $80, between $70 and $80 a month. Then the electric company, they think you're rich. The electric bill's been going around $370 a month, and there's just two of us living here. I mean, we don't use that much yet. My stepfather calls them a bunch of damn crooks. All right, I got one right there. One right there. It ain't nothing but a bunch of damn crooks. What he said. Yeah, it seems like nowadays anything that the government or anybody knows of anything that we have to have, we got no choice but to pay what they want. Somebody was telling me that sometime the first of next year that Trump was sending everybody a tariff refund, and because it was money made off the tariff, and he's going to give it back to the American people. We'll see about that. I'll believe it when it's in my bank account. All right, my hot rods ought to be pulling in here any minute. There they come. Don't get out and get a bag yet. You're going to get hit. He got hit 3 times. Yeah, it's still shut down. But I tell you what you do. You take a rich man that's got money in the bank and stop his check for a while, and, you know, it don't bother him because he still got money in the bank. Now, if you was to go and take all them government officials that are in there having to vote on this shit and freeze their bank account until this was taken care of, that shit would have been taken care of in 3 days. I'd like to see them. I'd like to see them live on what they give me on disability. Hell, I was doing fairly okay, had a little money, but then when I had to trade my truck in and get that new car, it took all that extra money that I had. It ain't even funny. That was an extra. I think the extra 100 on my insurance, and then $400 something a month payment on the car. So that I wasn't paying before, so an extra $500 a month, and you're on a fixed income. Shit, that hurts. I think they said something about uh, cost of living increase on Social Security and SSI was going to be 2.7 or 2.8% next year. That's an extra $50 a month. Okay. Well, guess what's going up? That comes out of our check before anything. Our medical insurance is going up. So they're going to give us what they give us every month. The insurance company is going to take half of it in a price increase. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. They sat there and if you're going to, it's kind of like one guy said, he said, people that are over 65 that should not have to pay taxes at all. They've already paid their taxes and paid their dues. They should not have to pay any taxes, house taxes. Said they ought to have a senior discount card when they go to a store and buy something, that they can buy it, and they scan the card and it makes them tax exempt. I do think that Walmart ought to give discounts when you go up and use their automatic checkout. You should automatically, depending on the amount you check out, for ever so many items you check out, you should receive a discount. because you're not their damn employee. I seen a guy the other day, a black dude. He was up there checking out, and that woman said that last item you scanned didn't scan. And he goes, "Excuse me?" And she pulled it up on the screen. That item right there didn't scan. He said, "Well, you didn't train me to use this shit." I said, "What the hell are you going to do? Fire me?" I like to fell in the floor. What you going to do? Fire me? Everybody was looking around, smiling. uh, oh, that was some funny shit, boy. I ain't lying. But, you know, fire my ass just because I didn't. I know why this machine ain't making anything. I forgot to put in the amount. Uh, uh, that would be 55 twice. We'll just do it that way. Well, it says it ain't got none. What the hell? Oh, it ain't loading none of it. Shit. Let's go. Though I guarantee you, if I had a place up here like this and it was a night this peaceful, I'd have to have me some kind of patio or something. I had me a ladder going up to my roof so I could sit on top of this sucker. That's why I like games that are outside. They kind of like uh, that snow game that I played the other day, Snow Resort or whatever. I love that game because of the weather. I see thunderstorms, kind of like the ranch has thunderstorms. Oh, I know a game I haven't played in a while, and they've done some updates to it. I don't know. It's been so long though. I don't know what up since I looked. I don't know what updates they did. Uh, there's a game called Pharmacy Simulator, and it was a pretty cool game. And I wasn't getting a lot of watchers, and some other games come out, so I started playing those. But it's where you uh, buy uh, over-the-counter drugs and regular drugs. I mean, you know, like drugs that go behind the counter, and then you have a pharmacist that will sell it to them, and it's a pretty cool game. I hadn't played Pharmacy Simulator in forever. Let's see. Let's sell 10 of those and 11 of these. Let's go to the market. See if I can find something in the market. Oh man, what is that? A trowel? I'm making trowels now. So 21,000 is my price. All right, it's yours. How'd you like that? That was pretty sweet. I can't remember whether I just took a deal or not. Don't that suck? Go somewhere different. Well, let's see what we got here. All right. Won't regret it, he said. There are just certain benefits that I think seniors should have that they just don't get. Even before I got on disability, I thought about it. Of course, I did see what Mom was going through and other senior citizens. My grandfather was a mayor of a little country town. He always told me, you treat people right when you get in a hard time, and they're not, and if they're able to help you, they will come a whole lot more than you're helping you. He said, if you treat people like crap, he said, don't expect anything from them. He said, because they're going to remember how you treated them. Back room over here, no? Well, I guess the old saying's right, treat people as you want to be treated. Ah, shit. The damn bag is full. I forgot to count the number of items that I was able to put in a bag with a little bag, because I wonder if the cost made any difference. Phew, smells like dirty socks. Ooh, lordy. Hope all this goes in a bag. I got 2 items that I gotta throw. So let's just toss them the hell out of here. We out. Oh, shit. I didn't think he was going to let me get down. Get on there. I'm missing one little thing. I'm missing some plastic. Oh, there it is. There's some over here. Where am I going? And jump out a window? Shit. Alright. I think we may just go ahead and... Nah. Get these machines fired up again. Anybody that's ever operated a pallet jack knows that that sound is pretty damn correct. But I don't think you usually hear it jagging it up. It's when you jag it down that you hear that. All right. Green. Gray. Blue. Yellow. And a little woody. And well, have you made anything yet? The glass machine was still going after all the other machines shut down. That's why I went to it first. Now what we're doing, we are up in the load. That done run out, it done quit making. That's it. Now they're all running. All the machines are running. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you would just hit that little thumbs up for me, give me a like, I'd appreciate it. I don't know whether I want to do the bookstore first. I kind of like that pharmacy game, but I have to work. If your stock is not organized for shit. Of course, I could go in Bettermart and try to get it to where I can enlarge it one more time. Or a lot of y'all have seen some of the games that I have. Heck, pick one. Whoops. It's marked. Come get it. And when you pick up something, you see that green line. If you don't want it to grab the next one in line, like I don't want it to grab another pallet, you just hit E and it'll break that little chain that it has with the next box. Jesus. That's why I got two of them. See that deal? I hit E and it's gone. Need two more out of that one. And run down here, I need one more. And then I can get rid of that pallet. I want to finish this plastic pipes is what it was. There's still stuff I haven't made. There we go. And here we go again. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Tell you what, while we're letting those run around, let's that thing got a light on it. Are you serious? Or maybe it's just me. See, it's green, it's red when you're pushing it, but when it makes contact with the pallet, see, I can just scroll this down through here and stop. And build up the pallets. And that was just something I just thought of. It ain't like I'm no genius or nothing. But there's a trick to that if you want to do it more than once. Grab a pallet and just set it on there. Now, when you grab this, just pick it up, pallet will set on it. Drop it. Now, if you wanted to carry another load of pallets, you're already under it. All you do is stack of pallets on it. Then you can come around and grab it, pick it up, off you go. For those of you that have trouble getting getting it lined up to get it up under the pallets, that's the best way to do it. Just set the pallet on it. Uh-oh, I need one more. Come on, one more. That's got to be this one. Marked. I think that's all of those, no? Okay. I don't know. That's enough. Now I can put this back over, back out in here. Oh, man. Put his ass to work. Him standing there watching me. The hell is this pink car? Got 88 left. Let's go back here and see if we're out. Cause, yep, that's what it is. That'll last to the last of it. Shit, yeah, I still got more. Run them up. That'll run out the rest of that glass. All right. Whew, it says I can go to bed. $22,000 day ain't bad. Yep. Hit that like button and subscribe and hit the all notifications. You come in here and spend time with old Tex while he plays all these games. Got a bunch of them. What'll happen, you get a notification from YouTube and I'm playing. And all you got to do is just determine whether or not you want to watch. Let's see, send you there. The rest of them don't matter. Get out behind that truck before I get hit. Don't look bad over here now. Cool. I like to come over here and try to straighten up a little bit. Now you can throw these. No, it ain't gonna let me. Let's just drop it. Nope. But if you find one, see I got this one. Just link it up. I got a few axes here. Oh, that's a hammer. Ah, okay. My bad. Got some jars. And if you walk around on these pallets, you'll knock them out of where they belong. So you can pull them out and tag it, and that machine will come get it. See, I got shit everywhere. All right, what we got? A lot of organic. I think I want to go with this one. All right, got a deal. Trying to find one a little more balanced. I don't want to work that hard. I don't want to work that hard. And I may find $200. So here we go. Bam. Seems like this place just shrunk. Okay, trash bag is full. So let's do this and we'll grab that deal next to us. Well, shit. Just give me my money. My neck popped. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes I get that damn headache afterwards. Boy, oh boy. I tell you another game I haven't played in a while that I like playing, and that's what is it? Storage Hunter. Here we go. Two of them on the same floor. Oh, damn it. $400 on the same place. Yep, look like we're going upstairs. The hell was that? I was looking. I thought I missed something. Maybe I didn't. And another guitar. And let's just drop it. And let's just drop it. And let's drop this one. Eee. We ought to be about done up here. And let's chunk that one down there. Let's run our little inspection checker. I don't see nothing. That basket drops out about like I lay an egg. Just oh shit. Well, there we go. Well, damn it, get through there. I'm hoping this is the last two items. I don't think so. I think I'm missing something. There it is. I forgot about it. I seen it when I was upstairs. Forgot to get it when I come down. Shut. Damn it. Truck's getting old already. Damn. Tag. Tag. It looks like we out now. Yep, we out now. Let's just get them ready for the next time we load up. Now, I think it will save what you have loaded in the machine here, but the 100 here, you will have to put that in there every time you log in. Oh, hell, we still got a little bit here. Not much. Not much to even speak about, but I like for it to be ready to run a while. In case I got something I got to do, I ain't gonna worry about running out. Yeah, we're all good there. Okay. We need to tell, is it this machine? Oh, these first two machines don't know what the hell they're supposed to be making. And do I need more jars? I got 140. The jars, jewelry boxes. And window frames. Let's make another deal of jars. This thing is loaded with melted glass. It just has no more fiberboard. It's got 2,674. Now, what does this one? This one's got axes and all that other shit. I ain't got but 36 axes. So, that's what we're going to make next. Barely had enough material to make one. But I can find out how many I can put on the pallet. 72, so I need 71 and 72. Now, but we're just out of wood. No more Woody. Make sure they didn't drop a bag. Now, yeah, hadn't heard Mo Simple in a while. Glad he stopped in. Got Big Mo and Silver Tiger. Get to see some of my regulars. We just got one little lady I didn't get on early enough to say hi to. Or for her to join the stream, I know she would have. Oh, hell, he still had one. Alrighty, get it on up in there. Up there. I think I ought to come in and change those Halloween, those orange bags to where they had a jack-o'-lantern face on them. I'm hoping they release that snow resort before Christmas because, oh, Lord. They got another one. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I'm going to check it out on YouTube a little later one day. But anyway, guys, it is 15 minutes till the time I got to start cooking for him. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll go ahead and go to the next day. Appreciate you tuning in, and oh God, I gotta listen to that damn rooster again. But anyway, appreciate you tuning in. I'll catch y'all a little bit later. We don't know what we're going to play. I may accidentally run into a new game. I don't know that I want to get and can't do without. But we'll see. Take care. God bless. We'll catch you just a little bit later. Be sure to like, subscribe, all notification. Text appreciates it a whole lot. Love y'all guys. Adios. Bye-bye.